Hi, YouTube. Oh, Greg said, let there be light. Ah, there was. All right. So I don't even know if this will upload because YouTube has been sketchy lately. And the funny thing is, I upped my internet, so my internet's way faster. My download speeds and my upload speeds. So like, I don't know. The other day it took it took like 15 to 20 minutes to upload the video and then 3 or 4 hours to process, which it said 3 or 4 hours, but it was processing for like 24 hours. I have no idea what that was about, so forgive me. I'm sorry for that. If I can make the internet always work, I would. But I want to talk to you guys about something that's been going on in the about Reddit and GameStop and all that stuff. And I have a really good I have to find it because I'm scrolling through Facebook and I always sharing crap, so I have a well-written explanation. If you guys know what's going on, then you guys don't have to watch this video, but a lot of people were asking me, and then this is how it goes. It says, I know at least one of my followers doesn't quite understand what's happening in the stock market right now, and that's enough to motivate me to explain because this is somewhat of a turning point in world history. First, you need to understand that what a short is in trading. A short is when you borrow stock from a broker and sell it immediately at the current price. Then you hope the stock market falls. Then you can buy a stock back at a lower price and then return the shares borrowed to your broker, but keep the difference, right? A lot of people make money this way. It's lucrative. Okay, so example, let's say I want to buy XYZ, which has a current price of $10. I borrow one share and then sell it immediately at $10. I have $10 now, but I now owe my broker one share borrowed for the one borrowed. Then let's say that the price of XYZ drops to $7. I now decide to cover it, buy it back my short position, and buy back one share at $7 and return the one borrowed share to the broker. Is this all making sense? I made $10 when I sold and only had to pay back $7 to buy it back for lower. I should have my glasses on. So my profit is now $3 difference, right? So basically you're just moving money around and you can make the difference off of anything. So this is actually what happened. But now let's say instead of XYZ price dropping to $7, it goes back up to $15. I still need to return the one borrowed share to my broker, except now it's going to cost me a lot more to buy it back. If I buy it back at $15 so I can return the borrowed shares, my losses will be $5 difference between the 10 and the rebuying at 15. Since the price can rise indefinitely, my potential losses as short seller are unlimited. At some point I have to buy it back and return the shares borrowed. The more the price rises, the bigger my losses. This is one reason why I tell people don't to swing trade and don't day trade unless you know what the hell you're doing. Don't buy options. I'm not saying you're not going to win money, but you could very easily lose money, okay? So this is actually what happened. I don't know why it got all small on me. Now GameStop, a few weeks ago, a Redditor on our Reddit, Wall Street Bets, noticed that a hedge fund, if you guys know what a hedge fund is, look it up right now. I mean, if you don't know, look it up, has taken a massive amount of short trades against GameStop. They convinced everyone on the thread to join forces and buy as much GameStop stock as possible. This made the price rise and the hedge fund short position started to lose billions. Their losses even surpassed $13.1 billion that the hedge fund was worth. Eventually, the hedge fund had to close their short positions and buy all the GameStop stock back at a much higher price because it's jacked up, sending the price even higher still. This is called a short squeeze. Now the hedge fund is declaring bankruptcy, and the Reddit thread is combined through other hedge funds and massive short exposure so that they can short squeeze them out into bankruptcy as well. All Wall Street is saying is that the public joining together in this fashion should be illegal, but really they just lost at their own games and they lost their own game to the masses. So This is my take on it. It is not illegal because one, there's no legitimacy. You can't say there's no legal process that can be done. They can't say it's insider trading. This is why insider trading is when you take private company information and then you disclose it to the public before the private company releases the information. So this is basically it's 100% fair. It's no different, and I think it's just as illegal if you have a bunch of millionaires that want to like buy every combination of lottery ticket. I mean, it's a bad example, but if you have like a hedge fund is millions and billions of dollars of just people that have so much money, right? So basically, anyone take Dogecoin or Doggycoin. Elon Musk tweets about it and it skyrockets 20% just because he's famous and everyone wants to be like Elon Musk. I mean, that there's nothing wrong with public speakers making money for themselves, but as soon as a bunch of normal folks like me jump in and dive in and say, hey, let's pull a trigger on this and let's make it skyrocket, they're burning themselves, right? They know the games, and it's okay for the elites, and it's okay for the 1% to make billions and billions of dollars off their information. That's why they have all these famous brokers that are always talking about stocks and everything, and people listen to them, and they make a lot of their decisions in the stock market off of basically just information. Like Dogecoin is a hype. It's a meme coin. It doesn't even exist. It's just a meme. But look at it go, that's just as good. So I think it's illegal for brokers like Robinhood and any other one that decide to say, hey, you can buy this apple for $5, and then since Robinhood uses 5 different firms to invest your money, they basically pass off your order to them and they process your order. They don't even have funds. So when people start losing money by the billions, they're like, no, we got to cut this off, because who's gonna pay out all those people when they want to sell their shares? Nobody, because there's actually no funds. It's all hype. So that's why it's one thing to be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing in the stock market, to do your due diligence, do your research, and look stuff up. I'm not going to tell you how to do technical analysis. I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money or what you should spend your money on. I have a lot of friends that make a lot of money in the stock market, and they can do options, they can do day trading. Some of those guys do $500,000 in one trade. I would never do that, even if I had billions and billions of dollars, because something like this can happen. And it's no different than gambling, you guys. That's why I totally tell people not to do it. Yeah, you can make a lucrative amount of money. Yeah, but eventually, no, it's no different than bringing your entire life savings to the casino and just gambling. If you're a really good gambler, eventually the house is going to win, right? Same thing in the stock market. So I don't want you to be scared to invest, but you guys need to make sure you know what you're doing when you go into the market. Don't just go on the internet and go on YouTube and say, what stocks should I buy now? Because if you do that, you're going to get millions of videos of people with their own freaking opinions. I got some of my friends that would never buy Dogecoin. I absolutely love Dogecoin. I made money off Dogecoin. When I told people it was selling for a penny or under a penny, that it's going to eventually beat Bitcoin. But you know what that's going to have to do? In order for that to happen, there's a number of things going to happen. I didn't mean to go on a tangent, but I might as well, because it's fine. That's what I can do. It's my channel. If Dogecoin goes, let's say, to $1, in between even $1 and let's say $100 a share, right? You're basically saying a meme is worth more than the U.S. dollar. It would take the market, the entire cryptocurrency market is it's about $1 trillion, maybe it's over $1 trillion. But Dogecoin would have to be, I think, somewhere around in between $10 trillion for just Dogecoin, because Bitcoin is the reason it's has so much value is because there's a limited amount, whereas Dogecoin, it doesn't mind. It makes more and more every day. I think it makes 5 million or 5 billion. I can't remember because I'm dyslexic. Every single day. So I think it might almost be, I want to say 5 billion. It makes so much every single day. That's why it would never be able to catch up. But it can spike like this. That's just what can happen. And cryptocurrency is absolutely lucrative, and it's very volatile. And I couldn't trade all day because of this going on, you know, because people are scared that they're going to lose so much money. And there are a lot of people that lost billions and billions of dollars over this. So like, this is my next thing. I was talking to one of my friends, and he invests with me, and he was saying like the next thing that they're gonna say is like they're gonna say Reddit. The people on Reddit are could be labeled terrorist or something, and I wouldn't put it past anyone to like make those kinds of law. But just know this, you guys, if you decide to make Reddit like terrorist organization or whatever, there are so many smart people, brilliant beyond your wildest dreams. You're so dumb and old. Like, eventually dinosaurs are they're gonna kick the bucket, but there's so many brilliant people on Reddit that this is what would happen. You would delete Reddit. You would have to delete almost all social media, because people can use any kind of social media to communicate, and we can all say, hey, let's all buy this at the same time, and we can just capsize the American dollar. We can capsize whatever we want. And I want you guys to think very strongly before you want to mark Reddit a terrorist organization, because there's so many programmers on there. You delete Reddit. You can go ahead and delete Facebook. You can go ahead and delete YouTube. You can go ahead and delete Instagram and Snapchat. But you know, people are going to find ways to talk to each other, and then all those programmers, you're going to have a million new social medias out there that other people are going to get on, and you can't regulate a million. Sorry. You're going to have to delete the internet, and then you're going to be doing something to the economy you don't want to do. So I want you to be you want to be a little bit wise about what you guys are doing. So with that said, I want you guys to have a great day. I don't even know if this video is going to go up, because we'll see. YouTube's been kind of janky, and it is what it is, but I do have a lot of material for you guys, but I'm going to basically ranted for 12 minutes to see if it's even going to test and go through. Otherwise, I should have just did a staring contest with you guys and just stared at the camera. How creepy would that be? All right, you guys, bye. Ugh. I hope you guys have a good day.